Good morning. My speech today is called Bring the Ocean into Your Home. Swimming in the ocean, looking down at the coral reef, is a great experience. Have you ever wanted to take the coral reef home with you and enjoy it forever? Well, you can. The sounds and the smells and sights can easily be brought into your home. I love not only the fish, but the reef is what really caught my interest. Saltwater aquariums are not for everyone, but with a little time and research, you can have the ocean at your fingertips right in your home. Now, before you even set up a tank or buy any of equipment, you need to buy some books or get on the internet and find out what is required for these tanks. This will also let you know if you really want to do this. It's very time consuming and very expensive. The first book that I bought was Saltwater Aquariums for Dummies. It's a very good book. It breaks everything down and tells you in layman terms what is actually required. Another book I bought was Saltwater Aquariums Make a Great Hobby. This one let me know the charts and stuff that I was going to need to remember to do, and I recommend that you do a lot of research before you even set up a tank. The books will tell you that you need to find a good spot for your tank because you never want to move it and you don't want it to fall. It needs to be level and easily accessible because you need to take care of it all the time. Now, once you've had some research and bought all the equipment that's required, the tank, the heater, the filters, the protein skimmer, the wave maker, live sand, a couple of rocks. I recommend only a couple of rocks when you first set up your tank because they can, creatures on them can die and raise your nitrates. Once you have the live sand and rock and salt water in your tank and the filters and everything is up and running and cleared out, your water is clear, then you can start testing the water, make sure that the salinity is right, and that is the amount of water that the amount of salt that you have in your water. This is important because it has to be the right balance of salt to water for your fish to be happy and everything else to be happy in your tank. Always keep in mind what kind of tank you want. If it's just a fish-only tank, those are a lot easier, and that's what you should probably start out with if you have never operated a saltwater tank. If it's a reef tank, you're going to need a lot more equipment and a lot more research. But just to let you know, you shouldn't add any kind of coral or even think about adding any kind of reef creatures to your tank for 6 months after you've started your tank and had it up and running. But once you have your water and your salt and your rocks and everything is clear and your salinity is good, start testing the water for your with the chemistry tests. These tests will show you what everything from your phosphate to your nitrate, and this all needs to be in almost perfect conditions. Your books will let you know what those conditions are, and the test will usually let you know too. After everything is testing and coming out pretty much perfect, then about every week you need to do water changes, and then you can start thinking about adding fish. The only fish that you can add are hardy fish, and that means fish that can live in pretty much any condition and are very strong and adaptable. Clownfish and damsels are the only ones I know that you should really add to your tank early in the process of cycling your tank. Now, after you've bought a clown or damsel, I recommend a clown because they're non-territorial and pretty good fish. They're also pretty and fun to look at. You can add him to your tank, I would give it about a week, and once your tank is cycled, you'll know because the nitrates will go up and then it'll go back down. That's when you should start adding fish, and that's when your tank has fully cycled. Then you can add less hardy fish, and the pet stores will usually let you know if it is a strong, adaptable fish or if they require a lot of care. I do not go off of what the pet store employees say and tell me, because they usually don't know as much as they should. That's why I do a lot of research. You need to get a website that you can trust and let you know all about the fish that you're thinking of getting and adding to your tank. I have them on my phone, and when I go and look at a new fish, I bring the website up and look at it right then. And that's what I consider research. I have enjoyed my saltwater tank, and I believe everybody that has time to take care of them will too. The saltwater tanks are very entertaining. The work that is put into them is well worth it. Remember, if you don't have time for them, then you probably should stick to freshwater tanks. It's a lot of care. The fish cost a lot of money, and there's a lot of research required. Thank you.